Welcome back to Chimeric Gaming, and for those of you who are new, welcome to Chimeric Gaming. This is another video of Naruto-Arena, and this is another video for my video mission guide. Today's mission will be the Sound Amongst the Leaves. This mission you have to win 5 times in a row with a Sound Geni Ninja, and you unlock Yori. I should have been explaining what characters you have unlocked in a couple of the videos, but you know, I'm assuming you guys are seeking out videos to help you out because you know what the requirements are and you're just looking for teams. So this team is Dosu, Kin, and Kankuro. This will be the first time I'm using Dosu, but he is really good. He has what's called Melody Arm Tuning. It costs 1 random, and basically his skills deal double damage for 4 turns. Basically, after it ends, you can use it again. So this skill deals 20 damage. If the enemy uses a skill for 1 turn, they cannot reduce damage or become invulnerable the following turn, and sound manipulation may be used on the enemy the following 4 turns. Sound manipulation. All enemies affected by vibrating sound drill take 10 affliction and lose 1 taijutsu or 1 bloodline each. Additionally, the target will take 5 more damage from physical skills permanently. Now, if you set this all up correctly, Dosu can do an AoE attack, and that'll be it gets pretty strong over the course of time, of course, and especially dealing 40 damage with Melody Arm Tuning, and then another 20 damage, and then they take 5 more damage from physical skills. That's awesome. And then they lose chakra. That's even better. I've actually only pulled off that AoE once, and it was pretty tough. So I'm sure you guys are familiar with Kankuro. I've used them quite a bit in some of my videos, but for those of you who aren't familiar with my videos, I'll go over Kankuro. Kankuro can deal 30 damage for 2 random and no cooldown, and it only costs 2 random. He also has proper preparation, which allows him to deal 5 more damage for both the skills, and it gives him 10 destructible defense. A 1 turn cooldown, but it only costs 1 random chakra. That's still pretty good. And by the way, if you've watched my videos, I've probably said this a million times, that extra 5 damage does really count. And then Poison Bomb deals 10 affliction damage to all enemies. If you run into people like Jirobo who have Dungeon of Nothingness up, this skill will basically cut right through, and then it'll basically just end Jirobo's Dungeon of Nothingness. So that's really good. And then finally we have Kin. Kin has Unnerving Bells, and Chakra mental skills will cost 1 random, and if they use a new skill, they take 10 damage. This lasts for 2 turns, and it costs 1 genjutsu. For Needle and Bell Trap, Kin makes it to where an enemy cannot reduce damage or become invulnerable, and if they use a skill during this time, they take 10 more more damage from non-physical skills the following turn, and that's also for a genjutsu. I normally like this one because it allows it to where the enemy can't reduce damage or become invulnerable. And then we have Illusion Duplication Attack, which deals 15 damage, and every time Kin uses it, it deals 5 more. So, but if she's stunned, all that extra bonus damage will be lost. So I'll let you guys know when I'm in battle. And we're back. This guy seems to be using a similar team to us. But the first thing you want to do is always use Melody Arm Tuning. Excuse me, that's Skype. Melody Arm Tuning, and anytime. So this. Oh, we won. Not exactly what we were wanting. So I'll see you guys in a minute with a new battle. Like I said, this isn't exactly what we wanted. I'll see you guys in a little bit with a new battle. So we're up against the same guy, it seems, but I'm hoping that he'll let us do what we need to. I'm assuming he's probably got to surrender. But like I said, I'm just trying to show this team off to you guys. I'm so sorry that this is happening. Yep. So I'll see you guys in a minute with a new battle, hopefully. Alright, so we're finally up against somebody that's different. So I'm gonna go, like I said, always try and use Melody Arm Tuning. I think this is the first time we've went up against Rock Lee, so I'll explain him quickly. He has a healing skill which heals all his allies for 15 health and gives them all 15% damage, 15 damage reduction, not percent, just 15 damage reduction. He has a skill, it's like Konoha Shofu, which allows him and his allies to deal 15 damage additionally to their physical melee skill every time. Basically, whenever I get hit with a physical melee skill while Konoha Shofu is in play, it deals the physical melee skills damage, and then Konoha Shofu makes me take an additional 15. So, and then he's got Konoha Dai Senpu, which, oh, here we go. Konoha Dai Senpu, which deals, I'm trying to think, 30 damage, and if an enemy is hit with it, the next turn it makes you take 45 damage instead. So, alright, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use Vibrating Sound Drill, and go ahead and use Kin's Illusion Duplication attack, and bring him down quite a bit. Next turn I should be able to instantly kill Rock Lee unless he uses, that skill. But I'll see you guys in a minute. And we're back. He used Konoha Dai Senpu. I'm going to go ahead and go invulnerable and use Illusion Duplication attack and save that that Genjutsu, because next turn I do want to use Vibrating Sound Drill. So I'm going to go ahead and use Illusion Duplication attack, and I'll see you guys next turn. Alright, so I forgot that that Obito can cut through damage reduction, so that was stupid on my part. I meant invulnerability. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go use Illusion Duplication attack and get rid of whatever. I'm just going to try and hold on to Genjutsu, because Genjutsu is the main chakra needed for Kin at this moment. Unfortunately, I probably should have gone ahead and used sound manipulation and scratched off a taijutsu or a bloodline. Probably would have helped me out, but I was trying to save Dosu, but I forget about Obito here. So I'll see you guys next turn. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use Unnerving Bells to make them make Sasuke's skills cost a little more, and I'm gonna go ahead and use Black Secret Technique, because that's gonna deal 40 damage, and I kind of want that. So I'm gonna go ahead and use that, and I'm gonna make not Itachi, but Sasuke's skills cost a bit more. And next turn I'm probably gonna go ahead and combo with Illusion Duplication attack and hopefully get something that I need. I mean, Sasuke still can deal some damage, but I'm hopefully they don't kill me, because I at least want to do a combo with Kin and Kankuro before Kin dies, just to try and get Sasuke out of the way here. If anything, I should be able to kill Sasuke instantly next turn if I do get the chance to kill. If not, it's gonna be a little bit, I guess, with Black Secret Machine one shot and stuff like that. But hopefully I can. Oh, I totally can. Perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and finish Sasuke off, and he's gonna get me, basically put me in the death zone, my Kin in the death zone. So I can't really do anything with Kin right now. But I'll see you guys next turn. Like, I thought he was gonna knock my Kin out, so I'm gonna go ahead and stack up another puppet preparation just for defensive purposes at the moment. And I'm gonna go ahead and end my turn with puppet preparation, and I think he has one turn left of piercing stab, ignoring invulnerability, so I'll still have a little bit of damage reduction left. I'll only have, I think, 5, but I mean, it's still, at least I didn't take any damage, so I'll see you guys next turn. So instead of him dealing me damage, he went ahead and used Obito Sharingan. For that, I'm just going to use Poison Bomb. Go ahead and deal 20 affliction damage, and next turn I'll probably end up using another puppet preparation, so I'll see you guys during my turn. So now it's my turn, and like I thought he would, he went ahead and destroyed some of my destructible defense, though I'm going to go ahead and hurry up and stack some more on. Unlike him, I can keep adding more and more destructible defense, though he will eventually run out of Obito Sharingan eventually. I mean, Obito Sharingan requires a bloodline, and you can, if he saves his blood, I mean, takes the time not to use his blood, he can, I guess, keep Obito Sharingan up, but for now, if he, wastes the bloodline to try and attack me and kill me, he won't get far. So, I'll let you guys know when it's my turn. Oh, never mind. So it's my turn, and he went ahead and attacked with Obito. He went ahead and did piercing stab. He might have potentially wasted a bloodline, but that's okay. We're gonna go ahead and attack him with this, and we're gonna get him closer and closer to death. So I'll see you guys during my turn. So he went ahead and used Fireball Jutsu. That's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to attack him with Black Secret Machine. No, better yet. That's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and Black Secret Machine one-shot him. By the time he's going to set up Obito Sharingan or start attacking me, he's basically in the death zone. So if I use Puppet Preparation next turn, he's basically dead because the skill will deal 20 affliction damage. So all I need is one turn and it's over. So I'll see you guys during my turn. So it's my turn, and like I thought, he was comboing with his Fireball Jutsu and whatnot, so I'm going to go ahead, use my Puppet Preparation here, and get ready for that next turn killing, so I'll see you guys during that time. So it's my turn, and unfortunately he decided he was going to attack me, so this is it for Obito, and this was the team for, one of the teams for the Sound Amongst the Leaves, so I'll see you guys in a bit with a new team. So we're back, and we're going to use the entire Sound Genin team. You may not think this works, but it can, due to the fact that Zaku uses all bloodline. For 1 blood, he deals 20 damage, and the following turn he can use Extreme Air Cutter. Then he has Wall of Air, which costs 1 bloodline, and the first melee or ranged skill to be that is used on an ally will be countered. And then Extreme Air Cutter for 1 blood and 2 random deals 45 damage to all enemies. And this requires Extreme Air Cutter to be used. I already explained Dosu and Kin, so with Kin on the team, we can kind of make this work, and if everything goes well, we can actually turn this into a partial AoE team if Dosu has all his vibrating sound drills up. So I'll see you guys in battle in a bit. So we're in battle up against Tamari, Zaku, and Tenten. Now that team is a AoE team, and for those of you who don't know what Tamari does, is for 1 ninjutsu, she deals 20 damage and becomes invulnerable to anything non-melee. Oh wow, so they already started. I'm gonna go ahead and use set up vibrating sound drill. Go ahead and do Wall of Air, and go ahead and use Needle and Bell Trap on Tamari to stop her from going invulnerable. Though we have just wasted all our chakra, that is okay due to the fact that we need to stop Tamari. She's possibly the biggest threat on the enemy team along with Zaku. Hopefully our Wall of Air will stop Zaku. If not, we could have taken quite a bit of heavy damage, but unfortunately everything is okay. So we're going to go ahead and use Vibrating Sound Drill. Use Air Cutter. And just as a priority, because he could have used Wall of Air himself, I'm going to go ahead and use Slide illusion duplication attack, because the other two skills are more worth it due to the fact that illusion duplication attack only costs 1 random. You don't want it to be countered. So she takes the full damage, which is absolutely crazy, but I mean, it's whatever. We have the chance to use Extreme Air Cutter next turn, though I'm not going to use it. I'm mostly probably going to use Air Cutter as a type just to attack. I don't want to use Extreme Air Cutter knowing that Zaku is on the enemy team. So next turn, if we can, I will use Sound Manipulation, which if she uses a skill, gets a boost. I'm going to go ahead and use you know what? I'm gonna go and use illusion duplication attack, and I'm gonna hit 10-10 with sound manipulation to get rid of some chakra, and I think 10-10's dead. Yep. So now we're kind of in a deep spot. I mean, with this skill, we take 15 damage over the course of 2 turns, which can get pretty heavy, and then we can possibly get stunned. With that, Zaku can possibly set up his extreme air cutter, and we really don't want that. That's why I'm assuming they're trying to get Zaku out of the way now, because we can wall of air almost anything they can, you know, hit us with. Like I thought, I'm gonna go ahead and use 2 of my invulnerabilities out of the 3 that I have. We don't need ninjutsu for this team, so we can get rid of it. And I'll let you guys know when it's my turn. So it's our turn, and unfortunately we got hit. I'm probably gonna lose because we got brought down pretty far, but you know what? I'm still gonna try, and I'm gonna go down trying. So I'm gonna use Vibrating Sound Drill on 10-10, and hopefully next turn I get a Bloodline and I can Vibrating Sound Drill plus Air Cutter combo, but I highly doubt it due to the fact that Air Cutter's already been set up and Zaku hasn't been moving too much for 2 turns or more. So I'm thinking we're probably going to lose here, but you know what? That's fine. I can show you guys, basically you guys can use the team they used. That was one of the teams that were on my list. It's pretty OP, and it is kind of OP, and it is pretty full AoE-ish, which a lot of people tend to hate, but I mean, if it works for you, it works for you. So you guys can use the team they used. Since it was on my list, I'll try and explain it to you guys. So let me bring up the characters for that. I'm not going to show you guys how to use the team in battle. I simply explain it. 10-10. And what is it? Tamari. Tamari is one of my favorite AoE characters because she is so good. Like I was saying, for 1 ninjutsu, she becomes invulnerable to all enemy skills except mental skills for 1 turn. Then she has Dust Wind, which makes her and her allies invulnerable to all for a turn, and then all enemies deal 50% less damage for 2 turns for 2 ninjutsu, and then for 1 ninjutsu and 2 random, she deals 35 damage to all. And then with 10-10, over the course of 2 turns, with her Twin Rising Dragons, it deals 15 damage. And then if Twin Rising Dragon full release is in use, it lasts 3 turns, and it'll have a 2-turn cooldown instead of the 1. And then for 1 random, you get to stun all physical and range skills for 1 turn, only if Twin Rising Dragons is in use. This skill used to be I think a taijutsu, and never used to cost a random, but I think they reworked it a bit. And then Zaku, which I've explained, deals 20 damage for 1 blood, counters I think it's a melee or a ranged for 1 blood. And then if you use extreme air cutter, the previous turn, you can use Extreme Air Cutter for 1 blood and 2 random, and it deals 45 damage to all enemies. So I hope these teams helped you out. You can help me out on the Naruto boards. You can find my guide under team strategies and stuff, and like right at the top there's like a small sub forum that you can go to, and it's guides, and you can find my guide there. So if you guys want to help out, PM me at Runefang, or just go to the thread and you can post there and everything. So hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, goodbye.